Are your pets safe with a narcissist? We know a lot about the behaviours of a narcissist that have a tendency to be sadistic, with a complete lack of care for how their victim feels. But what about the creatures who have no voice and may be being abused by narcissists? In this video, I'm going to share the signs of animals that have been abused by humans so that you can tell if your pets or someone else's pets are being abused, so you can take action to get them to safety. I'm Carol Rathel, and this channel is about healing with self-love, because self-love is the most important thing to do. It is vital for your well-being to know your beloved pets are safe if you are cohabiting with a narcissist. So why would a narcissist abuse an animal? Narcissists are all about control. In order to feel some importance in their world, they like to have everyone and everything where they want them. And if anyone steps out of line or resists, out comes the explosive anger, the cruelty, and acts of revenge. Their complete lack of empathy means they don't know what it is like to be at the receiving end of their cruelty. They have a "you will do what I say, I will punish you if you don't" type of attitude. They also tend to take their temper out on the weakest living thing around them. So if they are angry about something at work or elsewhere, the pets are at risk of being hurt because they cannot tell anyone what happened. I have personally witnessed the cruelty of a narcissist towards their pets, and when I spoke up, it was a cat, and told them the cat was behaving naturally in response to the situation. It made not one bit of difference. It is essential we know the signs of animals that are being abused. We will look at the most common pets who cohabit with humans, and let's compare a happy and content animal with one who is being abused. Cats. A happy cat will walk around with their tail in the air and come and rub against their owner, marking them as theirs and showing that they feel safe with them. A happy cat may roll onto their back because they're bearing their most vulnerable part of their body, saying, "I trust you completely." Cats naturally have a routine of behaviour particular to them, and this routine happens every day. A cat who has been abused may sit in a doorway and not come into the room to see their owner. If you see them walking, their tail may be lowered close to the ground or even be tucked under their belly, which is a sign that something is very wrong in their world and they are afraid. A cat may lose its appetite or overeat. They may choose to spend their time in a safe place that is like a cave. This could be under the bed, behind a door, inside a box, or in some corner where they can hide away. You might also notice they are walking and moving differently, indicating they are in pain. A cat may respond with unusual aggression when you pet them. These signs can occur if it is your pet who is in the care of the narcissist or the narcissist's pet. I know this is a difficult subject to talk about, but there is action you can take. So listen on and we'll get to that part. Dogs who are happy and feel safe with their owner will wag their tail and rush to their owner when they come home. They will be pleased to greet you if you are a visitor, and they will act normally. They eat normally, play normally, and you see the dog being consistent from day to day. If you are a regular visitor, they will respond to you in the usual manner you have become accustomed to. Signs of a dog being abused include moving about with their tail tucked under their belly, flinching when you go to pet them, unexplained limping or noticeable stiffness as they move, unprovoked aggression, whining or whimpering, overly submissive behaviour like rolling onto their back in submission, attempts to bite when petted, a change in eating behaviour. These are just a few of the symptoms. It is normal for animals to respond to a stranger coming into your home by a change in behaviour. But if you've had a new partner or a new housemate come into your home to live with you, and you see these signs, it can indicate your pets are being abused. So what can you do if you think your pet or someone else's is being abused? Watch for the signs. If your pet is showing signs of abuse, and you can rule out other people being involved, then take a look at the reality of the situation. You are also being abused if you live with a narcissist, and no doubt you have been on an emotional roller coaster, walking on eggshells, and have done your darndest to please that partner and failed. The big question is, are you going to stay in that environment where abuse is happening to you and your pets? Consider removing the narcissist from your home if it is your home first and foremost. Or consider ending the relationship and moving on yourself. We know narcissists cannot change. If you know a narcissist and see that the animals look abused, then give what you have in your country, that is the animal welfare, a phone call. Discuss what you are seeing. Hopefully they will follow up and investigate. Chances are you may not be the only person who has called. I know responses may vary from country to country and laws are different, but if you have knowledge the animal is being beaten, then be adamant that the pet needs to be assessed by a vet, and state your reason for why you believe it is being harmed. Describe the behaviour of the animal and what you were seeing very clearly. Many cases of animal abuse in my country result in the removal of the animals and the person is convicted in some way. So there is potential for the animals to be removed, looked after, and assigned to a kind and caring new owner. We often have that moment of indecision when we think, should I report this? Would it make it worse if I do? Absolutely you should. Speak to someone else about it if you are unsure. When you have support to do something about it, it becomes a lot easier when you are not carrying the burden on your own shoulders. Now, if you see the animal in their yard in obvious distress, call the animal welfare immediately and ask them to meet you at the address. Call a friend to be with you as you wait. Call several friends. Call the police if the owner is likely to come home, and tell them what you are doing and you think the animal will be in further danger when the person gets home. In my country, the police will respond to these calls because animal abuse is a crime. Take action. No matter what, take action. Not taking action is going to haunt you. Taking action is going to help you know you did the right thing, and that is imperative for your own self-love. Please subscribe if you like this video and hit the notification bell so you will be notified when more videos come out on the subject of recovering through self-love. Please tap the like button because it is a nice thing to do and it really helps this channel. Until the next video, I am sending you love.